record. When you're done, you press this again, right? And then when it's over, and then you just type in the information, save.
Like the name and everything?
Yeah, that's it. It's cake.
King of Crenshaw, yeah. You got that right.
All right, well, we got Sylver versus Moro Paez.
I'll tell you what, I guarantee Sylver is going to be concentrating as hard as he can on this next match.
Oh, for sure.
Now, it's kind of funny. We just lost half the crowd because Moro's guys just left, and now we got.
Well, they're going to.
We got all Moro's people just walked in, so
yeah.
they're kind of just switching out people here.
Yeah, but you're definitely going to see when the finals hits, you're going to see a lot of people coming in. I think
looks like you might see an 8 and out here. Sylver's definitely determined at the moment.
Nah. Unfortunately for Morro.
Exactly.
Moto pissed him off.
I think he woke a sleeping giant is what he did. I don't expect to see too many loose shots. Oh, yeah, Treg, he's real pissed. You can see it in his face.
And your comment didn't help any.
You can blame that one on me. My timing wasn't exactly great, but, I was trying to accommodate. Hey, you know what, though? If it woke him up, I'm all for it. You didn't tell me that. You just told me to tell him. I was trying to be nice.
Well, he needs one from here.
Oh, it was nothing serious.
Nice shot. Ooh,
wow.
One did turn over, but he concedes.
Yeah, he just says,
Yeah,
okay, forget it. Game over. 1-0 Sylver. Nice run, Sylver.
Watch that wire. Watch that wire. Oh, it's a fire wire.
Oh. Oh, that took about, what, 5 minutes?
Yeah, that was quick.
Game on, boys.
Yeah, right. Oh, this is true double elimination too, right?
No, actually, it's a race to 4 in the finals.
Yeah, single race to 4 in the finals, huh? All right.
Yes, actually, that does look like a tad that Moro's using.
It's like in that movie, Lionheart with Van Damme. When he lives, he's like, Lionheart, king of the jungle. It's like, Moto, king of the ghetto.
3 minutes, 20 seconds. Sorry, I thought it was 5 minutes.
It was quick. Whatever it was.
How does the level of play here compare with like the tournaments at Colby's?
I think the players here, I think there's a few good players in here that would roast a lot of players at Colby's.
Yeah.
There are. But it'd be pretty good.
Well, I know not Scott. I know Scott's a notch above the field.
Hey, where are you guys at? How long until your hair? How long until your hair?
Yeah, this definitely will be a little longer.
Okay, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Well, a little bit. Probably like 10, 15 minutes.
Before they get here, I'll run the restroom.
All right, you guys will be good.
Yeah, Jay, we have some good players that will be competitive. Will be Bernie Pettipies, Gus Brasino, Mike Pankoff, Mitch Allen, and he has a shooter's chance.
What about, what's his name? Trey?
Trace Kane, yeah, he wouldn't with these.
What's the other guy? Mitch Petticoff and what's the
Mitch
other?
Allen,
Oh, yeah, Mitch, I know.
Now, Mitch-
Is he playing at all?
not really as much. But he's got a shooter's chance anytime. He can run some more with the kid. On this table, my son,
Well, our best around LA, you saw him One Pocket Rich, Big Wayne, Moro, of course.
I mean, I think like
And this guy Larry.
Gus Brasino, Bernie Pettipies, Mike Pankoff.
Are there tables over there as tough as these?
There's one table that plays a little bit tougher than this one.
No
Just a
way.
hair tougher.
No way.
Because I've seen some shots.
Because
that-
this is a triple
yeah.
tough table
Yeah.
here.
You know why? It's because it's 4-inch pockets, but it's shim. And it's the rails are down, so it's different. The ball actually will, it plays a little bit better. It's a little
I
looser.
don't know if you
It plays a
saw
little
any of the
bit.
match when Moro played Oscar on this table right here.
No, I didn't
This
get to
table
watch it,
is
but I
too
thought
tough
it-
for 10 ball.
Yeah.
It's just it's perfect for one pocket.
Yeah.
But 10 ball, you don't want to play a longer match than 20. Wait, let me go.
All right. I think he's gonna kick him off his phone, the cell phone. Watch a hit. Here we go. That was a shot there, huh? Alrighty.
I like this chair.
Yeah, right.
It's cozy. This is a cozy spot.
I'm gonna be leaving in a little bit. I'm gonna go watch fireworks as a family, and then I'll come right back.
Huh?
They
You
have
going?
him leaving a little bit for one.
about
Maybe
Spanky?
about 2 hours. So he's gonna hang out here and hold everything down, which is fun.
I could sit here and
Yeah.
sweat it and talk to him a little bit.
Yeah, I mean he's.
Because at least I can get up and walk down there. if I
Yeah,
need
you're
to.
close. Tell him you're still in that chair though. He's too young. Tell him.
Yeah, I'll put him over there.
Right.
I'm gonna say you're in the
Yeah.
number one seat.
Yeah. Oh boy.
What are we doing on time here? What time is it?
8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock, and we're playing the losers bracket final. Yeah, I figured this thing is gonna run as late as last night, which was 11:20. Because the finals is a race to 4, which
Yeah.
fortunately we don't have any slow players.
No. It's gonna go. It should go pretty quickly. And I think I was impressed with Moto with Larry Evans there. He plays really good.
Well, like
You know?
I was telling you, he's been beating guys on the West Coast for years and years and years.
Yeah,
He's kind of an undercover player.
yeah, for sure. His cover might have been blown today.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, all the players know about him, but the
Yeah.
public doesn't really know.
Yeah.
I mean, look
Outside
at the way he
Arizona.
dresses. He wears
Yeah.
like a uniform.
He's
and,
wearing Disneyland uniform.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Well, he does have a job, believe
yeah.
it or not.
but if he, he seems very unassuming. You know what I mean?
He is.
That's
He
the
is
problem.
Very low-key.
You wouldn't think anything.
Yeah, he's not. He's a very modest guy. He doesn't brag about who. You'll never hear him talking about the guys he beats. He's a smart guy.
Yeah,
You know.
that's true.
He's been making money playing pool for a long, long time. Nothing like staying low key.
Yeah.
And like I was telling you before, he's got a really deceptive look to him. He looks like a bar table player. He's got that little punch stroke, and he stands up a little bit funny. And
Yeah.
I mean, you can't believe the guy.
It's true,
plays good.
yeah.
But But take a good look. He doesn't miss anything. Notice how he shot under pressure the last game. He had to shoot long shots, and he hit everything in the center of the pocket. The very last shot he shot was not easy to roll. He had to roll the cue ball down past the 11 ball.
Yeah. He made a lot of good shots in that match.
Well, if Sylver makes it back to the finals, I guarantee he's going to have a lot more respect for him.
Oh, yeah, he's not going to take him lightly at all. It's no walk in the park. He's going to have to play.
I was looking online this morning, and on AZ Billiards, they were making Sylver even money against the field.
Against the field, wow.
And I said he's a clear-cut favorite. I said, but there are guys in his tournament
that have a chance to beat him, yeah.
Including the guy he's playing right now.
Yeah.
Remember, this is Moro's home court.
Yeah.
He's very comfortable on these tables.
Yeah, this is Moro Paez. How long has he been out here for? A long time, huh?
Oh, forever.
Yeah.
Moro's about 53, 54 years old, and he's been in 30 years in California.
Yeah, he's been here for a while. I mean, I heard about him all the way on the East Coast, so.
Well, he's been all over the country.
Yeah.
Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, when nobody knew him, he traveled all around the country making big scores. He's a high-rolling gambler. I'm talking about winning in the tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, let them know your website, Jay, to pick up your book, Pool Wars.
Oh, it's my name, jhelford.com. Got a few copies left.
Yeah.
I'll always have a few copies.
Somebody
left.
would post that in the chat for everybody. They can click on it, check it out. You got a lot of good stuff there. You got some older DVDs, too.
Yeah,
right?
I got DVDs
that are tough to get.
Pre-Accustats.
Yeah, stuff that's tough to get, you know?
You know, a lot of people don't know. Pat Fleming got started with me.
Yeah.
I did a show at the Sands in Reno in 1987, and I asked Pat to do commentary with me, and so he sat in with me. That was in December. Then in the end of January, actually his first week in February, they had the Rack 'em Up Classic in Columbia, South Carolina. This is 1988. Pat calls me up and says, "Hey, Jay, are you going to come back here and tape the final matches like you did at the Sands?" I said, "Pat, I'm not going all the way across country and hiring a crew." He said, "Well, do you mind if I do it?"
Yeah.
I said, "Why not?"
Yeah,
and that's
right.
how Accustats got started. How stupid I was, right?
He put a lot of. I mean, he's put a lot of time and money into it. I'm sure, right? He's had to put in countless hours and money.
Thank God for Pat Fleming.
Yeah.
We have some kind of video history of the best players of the last 20 years.
Oh yeah,
I wish.
great.
I wish there was somebody around like him 20 years sooner, because all the great players I saw, like Eddie Kelly and Joe Balsas and Irving Crane, there's very little footage of them. There's, what I used to say about pool. What I used to say about pool before guys like you and Justin Wattar came along, pool was performance art, meaning you had to see it.
Yeah.
You had to be there to see it. Now, thanks to you and thanks to the other people that live stream, it's in only a few short years, you got the pool public spoiled. You notice they got this World 9-Ball Championship, and everybody's bitching because it's not being live streamed.
They're like, "Oh, live scoring? What the hell is that?"
Yeah, right. What's going on?
They were happy when they were getting live scoring when there was no live streams.
Yeah, a few years ago. See, now everybody.
Yeah, it's.
Well, somebody's signaling at me up in the stands. Timeout. Let me see. Hang on a second. I'll be right back.
All right, bud. Yeah, I mean, you guys would never have gotten to see some of these players like Moto, guys who are here. And that was the biggest thing, I know some of the California players tune into my live streams when I stream in Arizona, so, like Frank DeBarber and a lot of the guys, and it's, it's good to do something here with these guys and showcase their talent. There's a lot of talented players in California who play one pocket. It's great.
Well, they got that straightened out. There was a ball. Sylver made a ball, and somehow it ended up on Moro's side, which sometimes happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just an accident.
Yeah.
Sometimes
it's not
an accident.
We were talking about Moto, who played the set earlier. This is Moro, who's playing now, but you guys would have never gotten to see a player like Moto. He's never been on a live stream or on video, I mean, that guy, you'd only heard about him, stories later on when they talk about players,
We blew his cover this weekend.
Now he's going to have to go to Disneyland and get one of those, like, Mickey hats when
Yeah.
he goes to play ball.
Well, in a way, it's a good thing, Lenny.
Yeah.
Because now that people have seen him, if he shows up somewhere, like let's say he goes to Phoenix or Tucson or someplace like that, people are going to want to challenge him.
Yeah, they're going to want to play
that
him.
guy.
Yeah, I've seen you play. I'd like to play some. Yeah, Moto's a nickname for Larry Evans. Good player out here. Yeah, I mean, I was really impressed with this game. I didn't pay much attention to him through the tournament. I was watching some of the matches, and just, like I said, very unassuming. How do you hit this ball?
Well, this is his game, one pocket.
Yeah.
This is all Larry likes to play is one pocket.
Yeah, I was hoping Scott would make it out here too and mix it up, but he's up in Vegas chasing the paper.
Well, he was on his way a couple times, but he got hooked up with the game in Vegas.
Yeah, it's tough to pass
up,
right?
More he's playing every game for as much money as first prize here.
Yeah.
So I understand that. I guess your viewers know about the big score Scott and Billy Cardone made a couple weeks ago.
I was there for the whole thing, and
No way.
Yeah, I was there for the whole thing, and I got to bet a little bit, but it was funny because when we were all done, and we're done, after everything's over, and had played. I think they played for about 18 or 20 hours. Mm-hmm. We head back to this Italian restaurant. It's me and Billy at the table. Who else was at the table? Ed Kelly, Jack Cooney, Ronnie Wiseman, Scott Frost, and Gomer Pyle from Colby's, the dishwasher who snapped off Grady.
Yeah.
So, I'm sitting at a pretty good table with some pretty good characters, It was a real treat.
Oh, you were right in the middle of it, Lenny.
Yeah, it was pretty good. These guys are
Well, that's
all legends,
probably
They're all legends,
that was probably the biggest pool score of the last 5 years, right
Yeah,
there. Funny thing about pool
150,000.
scores in the last 2 decades, Billy and Cardona seems to be in the middle of every one of them.
Yeah.
And he's always on the right side of it.
He's a sharp guy.
He's a real sharp guy. Somebody asked me about Tom Vanaver. Yeah, I know Cigar Tom. He was not quite the player. He's from the D.C. area. He's not quite the player Bob Vanover is, but he was a better gambler. Probably still is.
That's important how you match up and money management too, right?
Well, no, Tom just plays good for money. Bob was never much of a gambler, but Bob was a great tournament player.
Yeah.
Probably, one of the best brother teams I've seen in pool in my lifetime was Bob and Tom Vanover. It's hard to find two brothers that played like those two guys. I mean, these were both high-speed players.
Well, it looks like
Hang on a
Ball
second. We got
counts.
4 balls down.
yeah, I know they gotta move them. Do we still have it with the
Sylver, move balls. In the kitchen.
It was before that shot.
Yeah, okay. No, the base of the ball. It's the base of the ball. Okay. It was before that shot.
so
All right. All right.
Maybe it's
No
just
harm,
a
no
little-
foul. Silver's going to take a little break here.
Yeah.
Who won the first? Silver won the first game,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
He ran 7, and then he got another one. And Moro needs 4 balls here, and so it scores 4-3 in favor of Morro in this game.
This would be huge if Silver took back-to-back losses. Of course, he's got a ways to go here.
Yeah.
But if Morrow wins his second game, he's got a huge edge. Frank the Barber's taken off. Faj Garcia's taken off. The Inland Empire crowd. The bus to the Inland Empire is now leaving. Victorville.
Isn't that Inland Empire?
That's a high desert. Very high.
Let me take my trash with me.
Don't forget your cue, man. Don't forget your cue. You might need it someday.
You got your book too, right?
Yeah.
Where's my book?
I noticed out here a lot of people play with those Tad Qs. I mean, since
man,
he's
are you
local,
kidding?
know, it's crazy.
They swear by Tads on the West Coast, man.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
tell you what. But Morro, he's been playing with that cue probably 25 or 30 years.
Wow.
You know, he was the
Long
one
time.
runner-up in the World Championship, you know, about 8 or 10 years ago. 10 years ago. And I bet he's made $1 million with that cue.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Well, we still got people here sweating it. You know, Lenny, I hope you were happy that you came over here.
Oh yeah, I really enjoyed it because you know it's nice to see some of the talent out here. I mean, when I first came to California, I was driving on the Pacific Coast Highway, and I said, "Damn, I really want to move out to California." And you know, with all the good one pocket players, that's an extra bonus, you know.
Well, there's one pocket is a very popular game in L.A.
Yeah.
In fact, almost every room that has pool players like Hard Times, House of Billiards, Santa Monica, Mr. Lucky's down in Hawthorne, they've got a core group of one pocket players that are there every day. And you can get action, not necessarily big action, but anything from $20 to $100 a game you can get in all those rooms.
Yeah.
And you'll be playing good players, too. The only really good player in L.A. that didn't play this weekend that I expected was Tall Phil, another Santa Monica player. But, you know, he might be on vacation with his family or something like that. He plays about a ball under one pocket Rich and Big Wayne.
Oh yeah, so he can still win a set against any of them race to three.
Well, look at Al Vafa. He plays 9-7 under those guys, and look at how deep he went in the tournament. I think he got 5th place. Okay, it's 4-4 now. Well, Sylver's got to get serious. He doesn't want to finish 3rd in this tournament.
All right, I'm gonna tag it.
Okay.
Chris in. I'll see you guys a little bit later on.
Lenny, you're going to be back for the finals, I hope.
I hope so.
Yeah. Well, enjoy the fireworks, man. Which display are you going to?
I don't know, wherever they're taking me.
Okay. Spanky, what about you? You
I'm coming in.
Here comes Spanky.
Hey guys, what's going on? We gotta give Lenny some time to go spend with his family. He's got his priorities in order. We're good.
Hey, Spanky, I'm glad after 2 days I finally got to sit in the booth for just a minute or two, man. You know, I didn't realize this is such a good. This is a great place you're sitting.
It's a best view in the house. It really is.
Well, what's good for me is I'm close enough to the table so if they need me to get out there and watch a hit, I can do. Before, when there were so many tables going, I couldn't sit here.
No, you sure can't.
I'm a real Spanky. I'm a real hands-on tournament director. Meaning, I like to watch the matches. I think
That's
to
the way
be a
the
good
players like it, man.
To be a good tournament director, you got to be a good observer.
Of course. And you know, the players don't want to have to ask for you. You know, especially in
Right.
the finals or those semifinals. You know, you're right there. So if they need something, you get up there and you take care of it.
I like to anticipate problems. You know,
course.
as soon as I see two guys having a little discussion, I'm going to go right over to
Sure,
the table and
of
see
course.
what's going on.
Sure.
Look out below.
Yeah, Drano. That might change this whole set.
Well, where do we have the match score? Do you have that
It's right up here in the header.
Oh,
1-0.
Yeah, Silver's got a good
And you can
chance
also
to.
see it above the table.
Yeah.
And it looks like right now Morro has either 3 or 4 balls.
I think he's got 3. I think he had 4 and I lost one.
Wow, how did
Boy.
he stroke that ball?
Boy,
Man. And he broke him out.
he got a little funny. He might bank this
He's
11
playing
ball.
a little angry at the moment.
Yeah, he's not happy about losing that last match.
Oh, he's not happy at all.
Well, you know, Silver, there's only one prize he's interested in here, and that's first place.
Hey, Richie, you know, yeah, Jay has a good voice, but, you know, I might take offense to that.
Hey, Richie, I'll pay you that $10 I owe you next time I see you, okay?
Jay owes a lot of us, a lot of little
Yeah,
jelly
right.
rolls here.
Yeah.
Nah, he does a great job. It's good to have him.
I wish my eyes were as good, man. It's hard for me to read that print on the screen there.
Yeah, it is pretty small.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me see if I can make it a little bigger. that any better for you?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'd rather watch the match anyway. You know, if something important comes up, you'll tell me.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I'm talking about the House of Billiards in Santa Monica at 19th and Wilshire.
I tell you what, man, if you want some tough one-pocket action, go walking in there on any day.
Listen, there's 4 or 5 guys that didn't come to this tournament to play good.
I know. I've been in there a few times, and I left some money in there, we'll put it that way.
Okay.
And I wasn't even playing the top guys.
The best shiny head in the game. I'm not paying. I'm stiffing you for your 10.
There's a reason we call him Toupee J.
Yeah.
I'm bald, but I shave mine. There's a big difference.
I need a shave. I need a shave right now, man. Uh-oh, Moro, you didn't want to do that. He
Yeah.
double kissed that ball.
Yeah, well, he might have got away with it, though. Richie wants to know if you want to gamble.
Do I want to gamble? I am gambling every day. Richie,
Wow,
you know,
hit that ball real
Richie,
good.
you're another one of these guys. I have no idea how you play, you know? And don't tell me because I won't believe you.
Oh, wow,
Honest to God,
I thought he made that ball.
honest to God, Spanky, I play pool like once every 2 or 3 months.
Oh, I honestly believe you.
But the funny thing is, even after all these years, if I play for like a week, I can
Sure.
get back in
Of course you
decent
can.
stroke.
I'll tell you what, man. Let me go over this rule one more time, the speed it up rule. Basically, what it is once more than 3 balls get past the head string, the 4th ball or more that pass the line that are closest to the rail get spotted immediately. So, it's our way of speeding up the game. It's better than playing a race to 2 or but if not, I mean, you see how long these matches are now. We could be here for 4 days trying to for 32
Exactly.
players.
Yeah, thank you, Spanky. That's a good explanation. That's the reason we did it. The problem you got, even playing a race to 3 in one pocket, is if you don't have a rule like that in effect, one game could last an hour and a half, even 2 hours.
I've seen them longer than that.
Yeah, and we'd be playing till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning both nights.
All right, I got to know, who's Henny playing? And is Henny sober? Oh, it's Henry. I'm sorry. I thought it said Henny. Mike, the ball count, it looks like Morro has 3.
So if he's got 3, I see
it's
4, 5, 6.
7, 8, 9, so it should be 6-3. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yep.
Dogs is asking you if you planned on using the tables on the other side if you had filled up the field. I think you would have had to. We wouldn't have had a choice.
Yeah. If we'd have got above 40 players, I'd have had to go on the other side at least for a couple rounds the first day. I prefer to keep all the matches in here because these are the 10 primo tables
And they
in
all
hard
play
times.
basically the same.
Yeah. Well, this one's probably the toughest right here, the one you're looking at.
Actually, you know what? I think table 1 plays a little tougher, but
It might. It's one of those two.
I mean, they're both so close. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
Well, as you can it did
Wow.
wobble in.
Wobble wobble.
You gotta keep your concentration when you play on these tables. I'll tell you, one little momentary lapse and that ball will not go in.
I'll tell you what, Dogs, you're right. If we would have had a full field, we would have been here till Labor Day if we would have tried to play it on only 10 tables. I mean, that would have been an absolute nightmare. I love one pocket and all, but I really don't want to be here for a week.
Neither did I. Listen, we went to 11:30 last night.
Yeah, oh yeah, I was here the whole time.
And tonight will be close to the same. Remember that finals is a race to 4.
Yeah, if that goes hill, we could be here quite a while. You figure 45 minutes to an hour per game, and they go 7 games. I mean, it could
Figure it out.
It could go 5-6 hours, easy.
Figure it out, yeah. Fortunately, Spanky, as I was telling Lenny, the real slow players are no longer in the tournament.
Yes, I agree.
I mean, you can see neither one of these guys, they don't waste much time.
No, and you see Moto play, he don't waste much time either, so. Moto likes to fire at his hole.
This is a key little sequence in this match right here.
with all due respect to the slow players, they play good, but I much rather watch fast players. I don't care if I'm watching 9-ball, 8-ball, 1 pocket, straight pull. I don't care what it is.
Well, that's the knock on one pocket is because people see a couple players that are very deliberate. They'll stand there. In one pocket, Spanky, you've got so many options.
Oh,
it's like
unbelievable.
I said earlier today. What other game is there where there's so many choices and so many decisions to be made on every shot?
I agree.
And if you got a slow player, then he's going to try to weigh all those options in his mind on every shot. And what happens is you got a guy that's looking at the table. It's almost like a slow straight pool player.
Yeah.
Then one pocket gets boring.
I agree with you. I can't fade it. It makes for a,
Makes for a long day.
Yeah, it does make for a long day, and it makes for people that, like, new people that are watching the game. You got people just chiming in, wondering what we're playing. Sometimes, I've had people ask me, "You guys playing 8-ball?" And I look at them and go, "Well, if I'm playing 8-ball this bad, I shouldn't be playing." But you explain to them what you're playing, and then they start watching you play. But when it takes 3 hours to play one game, they get disinterested.
Well, they won't even sit there through one
No,
game.
I mean,
yeah,
they just
they
go,
won't
"Okay,
sit
I'm
for
done,"
30 minutes. Yeah.
So.
Well, one thing you notice is that we get a hardcore of fans that love one pocket. The people that really know pool appreciate this game and the skill involved in playing it well.
Reminisce. I can actually answer that one for Jay. One thing about one pocket, you really can't put a time clock on it because, what happens if a guy's up 2-1 on you and he knows he has an hour and a half to play and it's been like an hour and 10 minutes and he takes 5 minutes for every shot. Now he puts the stall on you. So you really can't put a time clock on a guy.
You could use a shot clock, like a 45-second shot clock, which we have done once or twice before. But now, if you're going to use a shot clock, you've got to have somebody sit there and mind the clock for you.
Tell you what, it takes a lot more personnel to do that. You got a shot clock on 10 tables.
Forget about it. Yeah, we couldn't do it.
That's what they do at the women's events. When they get later in the tournament, they start putting people on clocks, and they got to get volunteers, and then and then they have to explain to the people what exactly they have to do and when to start the clock and not to start the clock. You can get 10 people out of the stands and ask them, when are you going to start the clock? And one will say, when they pick up the cue ball.
Right.
Or one will say,
when they come
shot.
to the table.
Well, tell you what, it's not
right.
after they pick up the cue ball because they can hold that cue ball they can leave the cue ball sitting on the table after the next shot for 10 minutes. So
yeah, a lot of mistakes are made.
It makes it tough. It really does. I know first is 800. What's second and third, Jay?
Second's 540, third is 440.
And I know it went down to, 250 and then 150? Is that what it was?
It went to 340, 250, 150.
I'll tell you what, that's not bad at all for a 32-player field. And what is it? This is the first year of this tournament, right?
Yeah, we would have had to have about 40 players for a $1,000 first prize, and if we had a full field, first prize would have been around $1,500. The way I figured it out.
They would have added the 2,000 instead of 1,000.
Yeah,
also.
yeah, would have pumped it up pretty good. Listen, I don't know if you realize this, Spanky, but Eddie, the owner of Hard Times, he saved this event because this event was originally scheduled for Hollywood Billiards, and they canceled on me just 1 month out.
I had heard something about that. I had heard you talking earlier in the week that it was supposed to be at Hollywood, and
well, the new management there said we're not interested in any pool tournaments anymore. I said, I got one scheduled. They said we don't want to have it. And I had a choice of either canceling the event or trying to find a location quickly. So I came down to talk to Eddie, and Eddie said, sure, I'll do it. He said, bring it down here.
So what are they going to do with the Swanee next year? Do we have any idea?
I don't know. We're looking for a location right now.
You're looking at it. Come
yeah,
on
it might be here. It's a good possibility it might be here.
I mean, it might take a little longer because, we might have only 20 tables to use, but, that's a great tournament.
Well, this is the premier pool room in L.A. today.
Well, there's no doubt about it. It's kind of upsetting that Hollywood, that they're trying to change the setting at Hollywood. But, this is a business, and, people got to do what they think is going to make them money. And, unfortunately, if they don't think pool tournaments are the way to go, then
he hit that ball
good. Wow, he hit it
good.
real good. But I'll tell you what, for all you fans of hard times, this is a great opportunity for Eddie to get some tournaments. You get the Swanee, you got the, what they have the Seminole Tour again next year.
Right.
You know,
That'll
they're
probably come here too.
Yeah, they're gonna have to look for a place. So, I'll tell you what. And for spectators, this place is great.
Hit this one real good. Look at this shot. Look at this shot. Goodbye.
Wow.
You know how tough that shot. Now he's going to try and three-rail this ball. This is even. The shots are getting harder.
Jesus. And now he's yelling at himself for not making it.
Well,
Like it was a hanger.
Well, Sylver's got a bank on this 3-ball. I think Sylver needs 1.
Yeah, dogs. I think having the Swanee here would be awesome. I really do.
This is close. This is very, 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 very
Nice
close.
shot. 2-0.
That's a nice return after
We've seen
those
some
2
firepower
shots.
here, boys and girls.
You know, I haven't seen Sylver play in, well, last time I saw him play was at Derby City, which is now 6 months ago. And one thing I noticed, it's interesting because when you watch pool players in intervals, you can begin to detect subtle differences in their game. Sylver's stance looks more comfortable than now it used to. You know, he opened up his stance a little bit. He used to look a little bit cramped to me, and he's adjusted his stance a little bit. I can't really put my finger on exactly what he's done differently, but he just looks more comfortable at the table. You know what it is, Spanky? When you play long sessions and you're a little tired, you find a way to be more comfortable. And it could be moving 1 foot 1 inch and make all the difference in the
You better
world.
believe it, or twist your wrist a little bit, or whatever it may be.
You know, that's how you make improvements in your game. It's minute adjustments.
I agree. Tell you what, that's one of my biggest flaws is, when I play guys, I can play, I'll play a race to 3 one pocket, and I'll play great the first set, and then we play another set, and halfway through the second set, I fall apart. My fundamentals go down because I get tired, and, it's something I've always had to work on.
Boy, look at this. He hit this ball good, too.
Hit it real good.
You know, look at this.
It's rolling out a little bit on him.
Yeah. My feeling is, Spanky, you got to play your way through that. You've got to force yourself
you
to
do.
play
I agree.
when you're not feeling good, and if you can break through to the other side, you'll come out a better player.
Oh, there's
I've
no
always
doubt about
believed that the way you improve as a pool player, the best way is to play long sessions where you're playing somebody, not
Sure.
just I'm not talking about practicing.
Oh, yes,
for,
of course.
I'm talking about maybe gambling for 8-10 hours at a time. Because sometimes when you get a little bit tired and a little bit weary, you find a more efficient way to stroke or a little better way to hit the ball. And again, it's a minute adjustment, but once you've made that adjustment and you see that it works, you incorporate it into your game.
That was a real nice bank there by Sylver.
It was a beauty.
Looks like he might have a bank on the 9 here, be able to either run it into the 2 or go around the 2 here.
Yeah, he's going to shoot this 9. Sometimes you bank into the pack if you see something that'll go towards your hole.
Tell you what, if he can straighten this out and somehow come off the 15, he might make the 1 here.
I don't know if he can get the 9 down there to that end rail. He's got to make sure he puts the cue ball over on the far side rail, though. He does not want to leave a shot at the 2. What's he doing?
Yeah, he doesn't want to leave a bank
Looks
on
like
this
he's going to
13
stop.
either.
Wow, that was good. He stuck
was
the
a
cue
great
ball in the
shot.
pack.
Most of the time they tell you don't leave it on the wrong side of the stack, but with the way these balls are sitting, that's a great shot.
One of the things that I've noticed among the good players here is how successful they are at putting that cue ball in the stack. When you stick the cue ball in the stack, your opponent's got no shot.
I'll tell you what, that's one thing that Efren does better than anybody I've ever seen. He'll pick one little spot in between 2 balls, and he'll just stick you in that spot where all you have to do is either put balls in front of his hole or take a foul. And then he takes a foul and sticks you back there, and now you're on 2. And now what do?
Efren is the best close position, tight position player I ever saw in my life.
No doubt about it.
Moving the cue ball in little small areas, little small openings where the ball only moves 6 inches, but it's got to be perfect. He's the best ever, all time. Well, he didn't hit that ball too
he
good.
He didn't like that shot at all.
he wanted to come off the left side of the 2-ball, and he hit the 2-ball too full. Moro's got a shot at that 11, and he can go up and down the table and probably have a shot at the 5 next. I don't know about reaching out here like this. I don't think your control's quite as good. See?
Well, it's Moro. You know how he shoots. He doesn't care.
See, he didn't get up there. But he may have a combination with the 6-4. He's going to look at it right now. Yeah. He's shooting the combination. Except
he almost made a 15 ball instead.
Did you see how hard he hit that ball?
He fired that
I
ball.
mean, I'll tell you, when you're playing a little combination like that, if you hit it real hard, it might go anywhere. A medium stroke is a good stroke, but when you splash a ball like that, what you're doing is you're throwing that ball. You're throwing that second ball. It's hard to control.
I tell you what, it's kind of hard to, argue with a guy who's playing the finals here, but I definitely wouldn't hit it that hard.
Well, yeah, I think he overamped a little bit there.
Well, Moro's known to do that once in a while. And, Texas Skin, I completely agree with you. Those long sessions, it is all mental. You got to force yourself to slow down, figure out what you're doing wrong, and play through it. And, some guys get it quick, some guys don't. And the ones that do are the ones that, that usually go home with the cash. Because I'll tell you what, I don't care, what anybody says. These tournaments are grueling. I mean, these guys have been playing for
2 days. Long days, too.
Long. And,
There aren't any short matches.
Yeah, not only that, but you don't get breaks. Looks
Listen,
like Moro got another phone call. You can go take care of this, Jay.
I got to stop. Hang on a second.
All right.
He cannot have that phone on during the match.
Well, he just turned it off, I think. But
I warned him about that last match. Well, I mean, I wouldn't like it.
No, I wouldn't either.
If Sylver's down at the table shooting and that phone starts ringing.
I completely agree.
I might call a foul on Morro.
Yeah.
Especially because I've given him a warning already.
Well, I'll tell you what, Sylver, he doesn't really complain too much and say anything. He kind of just lets it all go. Nothing really bothers him. But, if the other player starts complaining, something's got to be done.
Yeah, Sylver's a pretty cool customer. He doesn't let anything distract him too much. That's a great quality he has for a young man. I think he's, 23, 24?
He's 24. The only thing I've ever seen actually distract him is his text messaging. He'll be sitting over in the corner and get on his phone and text a little bit, but it doesn't seem to affect his game at all.
Well, he told me right before the last match, he said, I've already told 10 people to come online and watch this match. So he's texting for you guys.
Oh, well, in that case, let him do it.
I like Sylver's got a nice confident stroke.
He sure does.
He doesn't baby any balls.
No. I'll tell you what, you give this guy a few more years, by the time he's 30 years old, it's going to be hard-pressed to find anybody who can beat this kid.
Yeah, he just keeps getting better.
Well, I mean, just the way he plays, he takes fouls. He shoots like he's 40, 50.
Right.
He has an old style. He can still fire balls in, he can still play aggressive, but he plays shots like that little shot.
Yeah, there you go.
I've seen him take a couple fouls that, most young players don't take. They don't even think about it. They think, oh, I need to run out. But he's taking these little intricate fouls and putting his guys in a bad spot. And,
he's a mature player
usually
already.
It's learned with experience,
Right.
but you can tell he's been playing this game for a while, and he matured pretty quickly. I mean, who knew with this kid, a couple years ago? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, he's like, top 5.
Well, he's already in that top echelon of pool players.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. Other than in Vegas when Trigger carried him through the team matches. But other than that, I think he's doing all right.
Well, I'm sorry you lost your audio.
Uh-oh, you lost your audio.
I don't know if that's for everybody. That might be just one guy there.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm typing that refresh to full for pool, so not everybody refresh. Sorry about that.
Wow.
Well,
Boy, Morro missed almost ball and hound down the rail, but see what I told you about these pockets? You got to take dead aim on these pockets.
oh, you
they
can't
will-
take anything for granted.
Yeah, they'll definitely reject a shot.
I'll tell you what, I kind of like Sylver's chances from here being up 2-0 with this shot, but he don't like it. He definitely didn't want to run into that ball. This is a $75 entry fee. Yeah, Texas, you guys all knew who he was, but, hardly anybody else did. And all of a sudden he just came out of nowhere. Kind of reminds me of what Shane did with 9-ball, He won that 1 BCA in Vegas, and next thing you know, they picked him up as a sponsor, and, he took off from there.
Listen, I don't think it's going to be too much longer than Sylver will be playing in these international events. Another year or two of seasoning. And I think he'll be out there on that circuit playing in Asia and the Middle East.
Loud outside. I wonder why. What state do you live in? It's one thing about California that I kind of, once in a while we'll hear gunshots and things like that, but we don't get too much. Oh, I was talking to Max. Sorry, Trigger. I know where you live. Well, you're in Texas also. Well, I can only imagine everything's probably legal in Texas.
Oh, listen, it'll be crazy here in L.A. tonight.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, Los Angeles is over 50% Latino, and they like to shoot their guns off on July 4th.
Tell you what,
Stay indoors.
Tell you what, I lived in Elsinore for quite a few years, and there's a couple years, man, for about 20 minutes to a half an hour, that's all you heard. Pa, 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 pa. You just kind of wanted to get under your bed and hide.
There's a fireworks stand on every corner in this town.
Yeah, but those are the baby fireworks.
Yeah.
Nothing's legal anymore. It's not like going to Arizona, and you can get away with everything out there.
Wow, what a break.
Yeah, you know
what?
what?
A break.
Those poor dogs. The dogs get scared. My dog used to jump in the shower and hide, and with any kind of loud noises. Felt so bad.
The cue ball rolled right up against the 9-ball.
That's the 13 ball.
Excuse me, the 13.
Well, put a pretty good cue ball there. Yeah, I can only imagine. Texas is pretty. Oh, Arizona doesn't. I'm sorry, but I know Texas is pretty liberal from what I understand, and you can get away with quite a bit.
Nevada's another state like that.
Yeah, you can just blow everything up. My grandma lives in Topac, and now that you mention it, that sounds about right. We used to, she's right on the border of California, Arizona, Nevada. And we used to go across the bridge and, be able to do whatever we wanted to.
Where'd that shot come from?
I don't know. It was,
He made the 14 ball.
I don't even know how he made it. To be honest with you.
He just, he splashed a few balls, and all of a sudden there was a ball going in his pocket.
Okay, sorry. Not liberal. You can get away with things, okay? Don't jump down my throat. I do like your death penalty, though. I agree. Karen Bank, that's what it was. Okay, thanks. Holy cow.
Morrow needed to make that
Wow.
ball.
Well, I'll tell you what, he was about, quarter inch, if not less, from scratching.
I don't know what Sylver can do after the 6 ball here. Let's see. Well, he broke him up a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's got to do something with the 15 here. That's about all he
Well-
has. He's looking at the 1 ball, but that's too dangerous.
He's going to give him the 15.
Yeah, he's got to.
Let's
He's
see
got
if
to be
we
careful
can.
not to leave him a shot on the 13
Yeah.
here.
It looks like he's trying to move the cue ball over and stick it behind that too.
Yeah, he didn't want to leave him a bank on the 13. Oh, kitchen balls. We got to have somebody move a ball. Oh, he's down on a stroke. I kind of can't stop him now. One of these balls needs to get spotted, Jay.
Yes, hang on, I'll tell him.
I think Morro just caught it.
Yep.
Excuse me, I know you're ringing too. Hello?
Hello?
Hey. Oh, it's going great.
Okay, I
it's
can't
too
talk to you
nothing
right
right
now. I'm working. Send me an email or something. I cannot talk to you now.
Yeah,
Sylver,
it shouldn't be a problem. If I have any issues, I'll give this number a call.
Okay.
All right, man. Bye-bye.
Boy, Morro just moved all the balls towards his hole. He just turned that whole thing around.
Sorry about that, guys. That was Lenny checking in to make sure his baby's okay. We're holding down the fort. He's out having a good time with his family, so he'll be back.
Let me ask you something. In this 2 days, has the stream gone down at all or anything?
No, actually, it hasn't. Our internet's been great.
That's been great.
Well,
He's trying to kick this 2-ball in off the end rail.
Yeah, we kind of stole the hardwire from their computer over there, so we're hardwired right into the internet. So we're doing okay. And he hit that ball real good.
He needed to make that ball, I'll tell you.
It, but he made it.
So it looks like that gives Morro 3.
Yes, sir.
4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's 4. It looks like it's 4-3 Sylver this game right now.
Who you calling a jinx, Trigger? I didn't do nothing. That was a nice shot by Morro there to get him behind all these balls.
Looks like he's just going to tap this 7-ball. Morro wants me to watch this
Go ahead,
shot.
Jay. You want to go look at that? What? The stream went down. Ours is working. Don't scare me like that. You guys are brutal.
No reason to watch that. I mean, he took a full stroke at that ball.
You guys are brutal. Trying to tell me the internet went down. Don't give me that.
I don't know about that shot there. I don't know.
I don't know what that was.
Every once in a while, Morro shoots a crazy shot.
Well, they're called Morro shots.
Yeah.
At a Morro moment.
I mean, you really have to move that 4-ball there.
Of course you do.
So, a golden opportunity for Sylver right now. Needs to get up and down the table. Boy, he hit this ball good. He hit this ball really good.
Well, he might get a bad roll, get behind the 7 here. That's exactly what happened.
Wow, that's the only ball he could get behind. Anywhere else that cue ball stops, the game is over.
Yeah, well, he's looking at it. He's looking at it like it goes.
Well, he's got, yeah.
Well, maybe not.
He's shooting at it.
Yeah, he is.
If he makes this, it's history.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah.
He didn't make it.
No, he didn't make it.
Wow,
what a spot to end up. That's so
You
brutal.
called that one. You did jinx him, Spanky.
Yeah,
when the ball's rolling,
no,
he said, "Just
no.
don't get behind the 7."
I could see it, the speed of that ball. You could tell it was going
How
to get
could
behind
you
the
tell,
7.
man? You're good. I'll tell you. You got good eyes.
I got one good eye.
You got one good eye. You got one real good eye. Let me tell you something. This is not going to work for Morro.
No.
You
can't put him on the wrong side of the ball.
I was just going to say the same thing. He's on the wrong side of the ball. This is a combination right here, 10-3. If he makes this one.
Oh wow, he had a big pocket there too.
Wow.
Morro even expected him to make it. He had a big pocket with the 7 there too.
Boy, Sylver had 2 chances, real good chances there. Actually, he's got another good opportunity. He can cross bank this 10 ball. I don't, there, you know,
Yeah,
it sure does
that's
look
a
like he can
dangerous-
cross
He
it.
can, but that's a dangerous shot.
Well, you got to make sure the cue ball stays on that left side rail. But
I
if
think
he
he's
makes,
just taking this ball out.
maybe he can't see enough of it to cross bank it. Maybe the one's got him a little bit blocked.
It's tough to tell from here.
Yeah, see where he just put his Q-tip? That's where he wants the Q. I mean, if he cross banks the 10 and makes it spanky, look, everything else is out in the open.
Oh, I agree with you, but it's just...
Well, he's got a little different point of view than we
yeah,
do.
you got to worry about that double kiss. If you get that double kiss, you could lose the game.
It doesn't look like there's a kiss on this shot.
I don't know, it must have been something there because
I don't think he couldn't see enough of the edge of the ball.
Yeah.
Well, he blew 2 good opportunities there to finish this match.
Moro's still swinging.
Looks like Sylver's going to bank this 5 ball. Again, every ball he's shooting at here, if he makes it, he's going to win the match.
Oh, yes.
It's going to be over. If he makes any of these shots. Boy, he put a big stroke on that ball. Goodbye. Goodbye. He didn't get behind anything that time.
If the 9 goes, he's got to shoot. Oh, no, he's
Well,
going
he's going
to
to shoot. Well,
He's shooting the 9.
Shoot to 7, I think.
Oh, no, I think you may be right.
Yeah, he can shoot to 7, slide down for the
He can
3.
get around it. Yeah, that's what he did. He shot the 7, and he missed the 7.
Morro was just celebrating that miss.
Morro in his style, you know, he doesn't mean to rub it in, but he kind of does. Wow, that might have cost him this game.
Boy, Sylver had a lot of chances this game to complete this match, to finish him off.
Tell you what, this wouldn't be the first time we've seen Morro come back. He was down 2 to nothing to Wayne, and came back and beat Wayne 3-2. So not like it can't be done. And across the 1 here, he hit that ball good, but I don't think it's good enough to go.
I think right now Sylver's ahead 6-5.
I only see 4, so I can't
No,
really
I think he's got
tell.
5. I think it's 6-5.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Sylver needs 2 balls. Oh my God.
What a bad roll. He got a, oh wow. He actually got fortunate the 3 actually fell in, because if not, he sells out the whole game. But man, he hit that ball good. What a brutal roll that was.
Well, all of a sudden Moro's in the driver's seat this game. He made it. Comes down for the 1 ball.
He still needs 1 more after this 1 ball.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, he doesn't want to mess with breaking up this 3-14. He wants to make the 1 and shoot the 13 next.
He just make the ball and play the cross on the 13. No, he's trying to get up here. You know, he worried too much about the 13 and missed the 1.
You notice he put a lot of inside English on that cue ball, and when you put English on that ball, it affects the object ball and it makes it a lot harder to pocket
Well,
it.
if you look at where the one ended up, he basically left Sylver a free shot there. He just happened to overcut it.
Sylver's missing a lot of balls in this game.
Yeah, I think he's. I don't know if he's getting tired or just not concentrating. I'm gonna blame it on trigger.
Looks like he's going to shoot the 1, try to clear both these balls. Got to be careful with his shot.
Like that. Oh no, you
Look,
He's
here it comes, coming back. The 1's coming back.
used some high karate there to try to keep the cue ball down there.
Morro can hit the top side of the 1, move the 13 towards the pocket, send the cue ball
He made
down.
it.
Yeah, look at this. Now Morro needs 1, and he's got a shot at the 1 ball, but it's Long shot. Right in the
Drano.
pocket. Right in the pocket. Well,
Well, here we go. 2
this
to 1.
match is not over. And Moro's breaking.
We got action, boys.
This is the first time in 2 days I've seen Sylver where he does look disheartened. I think he's really kind of disgusted with how he played that last game. He knows in his heart this match should be over.
Oh, definitely.
Spanky.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. He does not look happy.
And Moro's all pumped up now.
Yeah, I tell you what, how big was that first game where he ran 8 and out on him? Oh, sorry, it was 7 and then 1.
Right.
Ooh, wow.
Look at this break
I
shot.
tell you what, that's about the 3rd time in that same hole I've seen somebody either make a ball or almost make a ball.
Yeah, they're all breaking from the right side, aren't they?
Looks that way.
Well, not last game. Sylver broke the other way.
Well, you know what? I would break the other way too because this left pocket seems to roll out just a little bit. But on the break, it seemed to make. Oh no, you got a real bad roll there. He tried
I'll tell you
He
what.
tried to follow and make the 5 there with the cue, and got a double kiss.
Morro can get some balls right here. He can get a bunch of balls right here.
He's got a chance to run out here, really.
Yeah, we might see a hill match.
No, he didn't.
I think he's all right. I think
he's
he's
two. He's okay.
Yeah, I think he's all right. He might have to draw straight back though to get on this 7 ball. That's what he's looking at. That's what he's looking at. Well, he can get his cue down on the rail. That's good. That's a good thing. He's all right. He doesn't want to be up.
Well, I'll tell
He
you
doesn't
what.
want to be on top of the 13, and he is.
He better make this ball. If he misses this ball, he's liable to lose a lot of balls.
This is one of those balls you just want to cinch it. You don't want to try to put any English on the cue ball here. You just want to hit center ball.
And he hit that ball good.
He did. Now he's got the 10. Now he's looking good. He's going to get a bunch this first inning.
Gonna play the bank on the 14.
3, 6, 9, 10. He's got 5. Well, he kind of double kissed that one a little bit, but it's nice to start out with a 5-0 lead.
You got that right. I think Sylver's wishing he would have kicked at that ball after getting that double kiss. Oh, he's definitely tense. There's no doubt about it. You can see it in his body language. You know, all the last 2 days he comes up joking around, having fun, and even if he's in the middle of a match, and he's definitely feeling a little heat, even though he is up 2 to 1. He knows that all these guys that he's playing, any little mistake, and the game's over.
Yeah, he's not joking around now.
No, he didn't come out here to get 2nd place.
Or 3rd.
Or 3rd, exactly.
Sylver got 1 there. You notice Sylver's slowed down a little bit now.
Oh, yeah. I wish this tournament was here every month. No, we have a once a month one pocket tournament, race to 2, single elimination. It's on the first Saturday of every month.
Not a bad little effort there by Sylver. He opened up the balls, which is something you need to do when you're down. When you're down on the count, way down on the count, like in this case, 5 to 1, if the balls are all jammed up, it's a good move to open up that stack. At least if you get a shot, you got a chance to run some balls.
Oh yeah, you can't just leave them locked up like that. You got no chance. Got Moro talking to himself again.
Now look at this. Now Sylver, now because those balls are out in the open, it's this first shot that's so key. It's what's the cue ball going to kiss off of here? I think he'd like the cue ball. You better be careful. The cue ball could scratch if he's not careful. Uh-oh. He missed the 11. Boy, Sylver's missing all kinds of balls now, Spanky.
Yeah, he sure is. You know, 12 squared, I don't think anybody's really even paying attention to what, that he's had the same pocket, 2-3 games in a row. And I honestly don't think it really matters. The break is actually working better to the left pocket, but the left pocket actually rolls out a little bit on banks and shots down the rail.
Well, we've got no rule that you got to alternate pockets.
So, it's whatever they're comfortable with, that's where they're breaking. I can't get him a beer. They don't have any alcohol. I can't send him out to the parking lot. He told me earlier it was okay. He didn't mind.
Here go all the balls. They're going up table. This is a good move by Morro.
I think if he escapes this match and wins the tournament, he'll definitely be having a Smirnoff or two, though. Well, it came out. I don't need to spot one.
See, Spanky, Sylver's in the state of mind right now where he's thinking about the past and what happened.
Spotted.
Hold on, you guys. Bring a ball up. The one ball. Thanks, Spanky, for pointing that out.
No problem.
Yeah, Sylver's in a state of mind where he's thinking about the mistake. He's still thinking about last game, I think. He's going to have to get in the present, get back in the moment.
Well, he was in the moment on that shot.
Like that.
How do you like spotting that ball now? Ice cold blue, we had to move it because we have a rule that if you have more than 3 balls past the head string, the one closest to the rails gets spotted.
It's a rule designed to speed up the games.
Well, it was a present that he had to earn. It's not like that was a hanger.
He hit that ball in the pocket at warp speed. He's going to try and bank the 13 now.
He's got to be real careful not to sell out something here. Oh, wow. How did he kill that cue ball? He hit that ball real good. Tell you what, he's starting to bank. Starting to bank real good.
Well, he's getting his mind right, too.
Wow. Tell you what, that's one thing you can't do on big pockets. That ball will not come out.
Sylver should not have grabbed that ball.
Yeah, he should have let it stop
Oh,
rolling.
yeah. But, anyway, even if it didn't go in the pocket, Sylver's right.
Yeah,
it would have been the
spotted.
fourth ball.
Yeah.
But you know what? You shouldn't grab a ball that may not go in the pocket.
Yeah, you still got to let it stop rolling.
I want to say something to him. Let him stop rolling, buddy.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Sure, go right ahead. Yeah, Mike, I I'm about ready to make a banner and just put it on the top. But, it's all right.
Back to the booth.
No, Sylver's definitely not playing his best speed, but as you can tell, his B speed or whatever this may be we're seeing is good enough to hang.
Well, he's kind of getting back in gear. He had a slump there. He had a slump there for about 6 or 8 innings. The tail end of last game and the beginning of this game, and now he looks like he's kind of getting settled again.
I believe the ball counts 5-3.
You're correct.
I think it would be smart if Sylver does pull this match out to, go take a 5-minute break and wash his face, get something to drink or something, because, we need to spot another ball. Got to spot 2 balls, yes?
Let's see. Yep, just one.
Just one?
The 9's out.
Oh, the 9's out, okay.
we are playing the base of the ball. That means
Yes, we are.
Look out! Here comes another bank shot. I think he'll bank this 8 ball at his
I
pocket.
don't know.
Maybe not. Well, look at it.
Yeah, you're right. He's banking it. He's gonna hit this hard enough to where it comes back up if he misses it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't cut that one enough, but it's gonna come back up. And
See,
it's on his side.
you know, Spanky, the problem with shooting shots like that is you're shooting a tough shot to make one ball
I
and
agree
one
with
ball
you.
only.
Yeah,
A
but
lot of one-pocket players, you know, I mean, if it's an easy bank, it's one thing.
well, I don't mind shooting at one ball if I'm not selling out a bunch of balls.
Right. Morro hit this one pretty good.
Yeah, it's gonna stay out, I think.
How's it rolling? How's it rolling?
Yeah, actually rolled pretty straight, but he actually doubled him up here, so
Yeah, he's blocked behind this
you
15.
might have to fire the 15 into the into the 13.
Sometimes if you hang a ball, it's better than making one.
Oh, you got that right.
Now Sylver's got to try to shoot this 8 ball in. This is for the game right here. Boy, he hit the 8 ball right into the point. Moro's in great shape now. He's got the 9 into the 13. There's the 15 out in the open. I mean, by all rights, he should get out right here. He only needs 3 balls.
Yeah, I think he's at least 50-50 to get out from here.
I like 75-25. It's only the 3rd ball that should be tough. Well, this is not where he wanted to put the
Definitely
cue
not where he
ball on
wanted to
top
be.
of the 15. But, you know, yeah, I don't like to see a player slump and slouch, you know, because remember, he did make the ball. He's going to make the 9 ball. I don't know what he's doing. Well,
think he's gonna try to hook him or something here.
Yeah, okay.
He's trying to hook him so he can't see the 9.
Yeah, he's trying to. Yeah,
And he did.
He did this. I think now he's going to force Sylver to shoot this 15
I think
ball.
so too.
Actually, turned out to be a pretty good move, I think, unless Sylver makes his ball. He overcut it. And that's the game ball for Morro, the 15. Morro will probably just roll the 9 ball in, leave the cue ball for the bank shot. That's what he wants to do.
Where it's sitting, I don't know. He might have to double kiss this ball in. Oh, well, the angle was a little better than I thought it was.
This is to tie the match, 2 games apiece.
No, not yet.
Well, he missed the whole pocket there. Moro's on the hill. He needs 1 ball. Sylver needs all 5 remaining balls.
I think he's gonna. He's looking at 2 railing a ball here. I'm not sure which one. Looks like the 8. And he hit that warp speed too. Looks like he leaves the.
Nice bank on the 8 here.
The bank on the 8.
Yeah, Morro likes this one.
He doesn't take the 15 out because there's really no reason to.
Well, Morro, boy, look at this. Look at
Ooh.
this. Major mistake.
We got a new ball game now.
Error on the 3rd baseman there.
Tell you what.
He should have never come close to that pocket.
That's the only thing. Only way Sylver was going to get back in this game is to get more off the hill.
I don't know what happened there. I mean, he had to hit that bank awful bad.
Yeah, I think Sylver said something about, don't worry, I'm not going to make this or something. So we'll see how good his confidence is here. Well, and he didn't make it.
Well, the good news is he put the cue ball behind the 8.
Well, of course they're tough, Trigger, but, you know, he's a favorite to make that shot.
He'll bank the 8
He's banking the
now.
8 for sure. Tell you what, he might be able to bank this 8 and get down on this 12-3 combination.
Right now, he's banking balls better than he's shooting straight in.
Oh, no doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt about it. That's a little high.
He's got no trouble with the banks.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what he did. Is he tried to get on this combination?
You know how tough his combination is. This combination is a 1 in 10.
I agree.
He heard me.
Yeah, he did
I
hear you.
shouldn't have said that so loud.
Yeah, you got to say
Yeah,
that a little softer, Jay.
I like the 11 ball better, but he really wants to shoot his combination. You better be careful here.
He can't see enough of the 3 ball to shoot it.
You see what I said? You see how far he missed that ball by?
Oh,
he
no,
missed that ball by a full diamond.
I completely agree with you.
The 11 ball was a better shot.
The 11 ball or the 9 ball.
Yeah.
9 ball was a tough cut, but the 11 ball definitely was a better shot.
Yeah, well, he can bank the 11 and leave the cue ball down table.
I agree.
And as good as he's banking balls right now.
I'll tell you what, he might be banking at this 9 ball.
Nah, I don't think he's going to. Well, I don't know. I don't like banking this 9 ball because that 3 is really in play.
Z-Bank, I don't think so.
What's the score?
It's 2-1 right now.
2-1 on games.
This is semifinal?
Yeah.
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 How'd you do over there?
I just lost.
Huh? Somebody beat you?
And
That was winning too.
it's 2-1, and
What do you
Morro
rate?
needs 2.
What do you race to? 15?
30.
30. That's a long match.
Not with those guys. It doesn't take that long.
You guys played good, huh? Sylver's going to bank this 15. Hit that ball pretty good, too. It ain't going, but he hit it good. He held that cue ball pretty good, too.
You know what? I think he might be able to. If Moro really wants to, he might be able to hold this 15 ball and bank this at his hole, but hit it the same speed that Sylver just hit that ball.
A little bit risky, and I don't know if he's got the right angle.
It's tough to tell.
Now, what's the score here in this game? Do we know right?
I believe Morro still needs 2 because he needed 1 and he
6.
scratched in the corner.
So it's 6-4.
Oh, I don't know what that was all about. He just gave him a free shot.
A couple of them.
What was that?
I don't know. Morro has done this several times now, Les. I'll tell you what, if I was Larry Evans, who's sitting right in the first row watching this match, thinking, I like it. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
They're supposed to be spotting a ball right now, but we didn't catch it.
Spot a ball, Sylver. Yep. Right now. It wouldn't have changed anything except he would have played different position and he'd have 2 balls to shoot
He
at.
might have shot the other ball, but
Yeah.
you know,
Well, you definitely played different position.
it's the player's responsibility to know when to spot balls. So
Right.
we try to tell them if we can, but there's really not not much we can do about it. I'm not going to stop him in the middle of a stroke
No,
and tell him to spot
absolutely
a ball.
not. Absolutely not.
What if he tries to shoot and ends up miscuing, and then and then what happens?
And if they forget, you cannot say anything till the end of the inning.
True.
You can't say anything. I mean, if he would have made that ball,
He
we
would have had
can't
to
tell
keep
him.
shooting. No,
yeah,
he would have had
right.
to keep shooting.
We can't tell him to spot the ball then.
Oh, heck no. Moro would have went crazy.
Yeah. But like I'm saying, Larry Evans has got to like this because these guys are struggling right now, both of them.
I'm no longer explaining the rule. I'm going to have to put it on a tape recorder. I'll tell you what, the way he banks these balls sideways, I don't think he can here because of the
safe.
9 and the 15, but he's just going to knock this ball away.
He'll cross the 3 ball a
just
little bit.
cross it.
I kind of like the way he did it. He brought it over to his side of the table,
That
though.
was a good shot. It keeps Morro from doing anything with the 11 because he's got to worry about the cue ball.
Be careful,
Oh, that
Senor.
was dangerous.
I don't know if he can shoot this 3 ball to Cuba.
He might be banking the 11 here. Oh, he's shooting the 3.
He can cross bank the 3.
Oh, he's looking at it. I think it's a little too close. I don't think he can keep the cue ball where he wants to. He's going to bank the 11.
Well, he likes his shot because if he makes it, he'll have another shot. No,
He didn't hit it very
no,
good.
he went too far too.
Oh, he's going
He's going to leave Morro's shot at the 3 ball.
I think so.
Well, Morro missed that one by a half a diamond.
And
These guys are missing right now.
I think this ball crosses, yes? It's hard to tell if you can avoid the scratch here.
Oh, it definitely crosses.
Easily,
It
easily
definitely
crossed.
crosses. Very tentative stroke there.
You know, they're both, kind of banging the rails right now. They're,
They're struggling.
no doubt.
They're
I
struggling.
think they're tired. I really do.
Yeah.
Well, he's making the 3 for sure now. Oh, well, never mind. It gets spotted. He was paying attention that time.
He's going to try and cut this 3 in left hand. Let
No,
me tell you
no
something.
way.
Yeah, that's what he wants to shoot at.
He's looking at him. He can't. He's going to bank this ball out of there.
I'm telling you, he's shooting it. He's shooting
He's
it.
not cutting this ball. No way. He's got to bank this ball
Way. He might scratch. The cue ball's going right towards the
He's got to
pot.
bank this ball out. There's no way he shoots this.
He wants to shoot.
I know he does, but he can't. That pocket is
You
so
mean
big
he?
from
You mean
there.
he shouldn't? Not he can't. He shouldn't.
Well, if he likes his money, he's not shooting
well,
it, okay?
He heard you. After you said it 3 times, he finally heard you.
He had to be mad at his backer to shoot that ball.
And now we got 2 balls on the spot. Morro needs 2. Sylver needs 4. Sylver will shoot this bank on the 15.
Oh, you better believe it.
This is a free bank.
Well, it's free if you control your cue ball.
You got to just float the cue ball down below the 9, around the 9 ball.
Ooh, wow, he
Wow,
hit that
no.
horrible. See, it's not so free when you do that. Now he's got a free shot on the 12.
Yeah, I don't know what he did there. He forgot to cut that bank.
Exactly.
If Morro makes this 12 somehow, this game's over because he'll come right up on the 3 ball.
Oh, wow, he overcut that by 1.5 miles.
Spanking. These guys are missing entire pockets.
Can I jump in from here?
Larry Evans is salivating. He said, please play like that against me.
Oh, yes.
Larry's looking like the favorite right now.
Oh, you better believe it. After the way he played his last match? Wow, he's firing.
This is no good. This is it. This is this game. It's going to be hill.
Wow, I'm really surprised he shot that ball. That was...
All right. I'll be right back. 2-2.
Yes, it is. It is 2-2-2. Well, 2-2 and Sylver breaking. That was, I don't know what that bank shot was all about. Here comes Morro messing with the rack. I don't particularly agree with that, but I think it's more of a psychological thing than anything else. They put down a decent break here. Well, there's no doubt that was a frustration sellout. I mean, I think he was in his right mind. There's no way he'd shoot that. I think if he watches the replay of this, he's going to go, what the heck was I thinking? Well, I'm not sure what Sylver's going to do here. Morro hit a pretty good shot to get out of that break. Looks like he might bank the 8 Hey, Renee. How you doing, sweetheart? Richie, great shot. Which one are you talking about? Are you behind? Because he just hit a little easy bank there. And
Anybody
bumped
make a
a
ball
ball.
yet?
No, nobody did nothing. Just a couple moves here and there. Where's mine? No, it's okay. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Drumstick. Dinner of champions.
No, I don't hit on every woman in the chat. Melinda knows she has my heart. That was a nice shot by Morro there to make the 6 ball.
It's a good thing he made it.
Oh, sorry, Richie. I forgot that he took a shot after the break.
I have to believe that these guys are going to both play better this game. I mean, this is it. This is for the match and to get into the finals.
Well, Trig, Ashley's taken. And, I don't know. It's tough. Can't I love all 3 of you?
Boy, you're a playboy, Spanky.
Well, I mean, how do you choose between Ashley, Melinda, and Amanda? You
Good
can't go
shot.
wrong either way.
Meanwhile, good shot by Morro there. He's got the upper hand.
Wow. Morro just changed this whole game around.
Sylver may try to cut this 1 ball in. Actually, if he can cut it in, look at those balls out in the open there. 9, 15, 5, 11, 14.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's trying to win the game right here.
This will work. Make this 1 ball.
No, that's not how I got the name Spanky. I'll explain that later. Wow.
Do you see how much time he spent over that ball?
Well, did you see how he barely even almost missed the ball?
It was like... There's an old saying, you think long, you think wrong.
We're actually in Bellflower, California at Hard Times. If you guys ever get a chance, come on out here and say hi to Eddie and thank him for everything he does for pool. And just in the last, year or so, he's probably put $10,000 or more into prize funds for different tournaments.
At least.
And this place looks great. I remember he saved the Pacquiao tournament after that debacle. He put $5,000 into the Mez tournament, put $1,000 into this tournament. Not to mention all his little tournaments.
Yeah, he puts $1,000 in every month.
So I'll tell you what, can't really ask much more out of a room owner.
This is the famous Hard Times that was built by the Marcoullis family in 1988. If he got there, he was trying to get position on that 9 ball.
I'll tell you what, if he shoots this 9 and misses it, he could be in deep trouble.
What I've seen the last couple of games, every time one of these guys had a do or die shot, they were missing it.
Like that.
Yeah, just like that.
I'll tell you what, he got fortunate.
They're not coming close on these shots.
He got fortunate that 14 he didn't get around that 14 ball. He can bank the 9 here, but if it goes, he makes a lot of, he can get a lot of balls.
Another kind of tentative stroke there by Sylver. That last shot by Sylver before with the bridge probably was the worst shot he's made this weekend.
This weekend, I'd probably say it's probably the worst shot he's taken this year. He almost missed the whole ball.
We're tough, aren't we?
Well, I mean, we're just honest, I guarantee you, if you show him this match afterwards, he's going to tell you this is probably one of the worst matches he's played in his life. We're trying not to say this too loud because we're not that far from the table. I don't want these guys getting mad at me and coming after me out of the tournament.
I can't tell. Does Morro have 2 or 3? I think he's got. Is it 2-1? Yeah, 2-1. Moro's leading 2-1.
That sounds about right.
Sylver does have balls in front of his hole, the 1, the 9, and he's got blockers there too. It's a little bit of a dilemma for Morro. But we've seen several times the last couple of games where players have had open shots and can't run more than 2 balls.
Yeah, Mike, you're right. It isn't being taped, right?
Erase this tape, Lenny.
Yeah, no kidding. When we get a chance, I'll explain how I got the name, but right now it's not the right time. That was an incredible shot by Moro to make a ball and knock that 9 ball out and didn't leave anything. Yes, it is being recorded on Ustream. I'm just giving you guys a hard time.
You know what Pat Fleming would say about matches like this? This is not a keeper. Of course, in a major tournament it is. Anytime it's a semifinal match.
Wow, he thought he made that ball.
Yeah, it never came back in.
No, he stood up like he thought he made it.
It looked good coming off the
It did look
rail.
good. No, it didn't roll off. It just never turned. I was watching that ball all the way down the rail. I'm sitting right behind it. It didn't roll off. All right, old, you win.
Well, one of the characteristics of a really good player is they know how to win ugly.
You got that right.
Let's see who can win this ugly match.
Yeah, Mike, let him try to ban me, see what happens.
Did you see that? Sylver threw his hands up in the air. He finally made a ball.
Sylver can't believe he made a ball. I'll tell you what, I really do think he needs to take a break if he wins this match.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
So I'll tell you what, you saw how frustrated he was after that last match, losing that last match. He grabbed that coin, flipped it so fast. It's kind of like the guy that loses the set for, a couple hundred, case game, last ball, tails.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's play another set. Well, he's in good shape right now.
I'll tell you what, he's bearing down. He's really determined to get it over with right now.
What's he got, 4?
I believe he's got 5. There's 8 on the table, right? And Moro's got 2?
8.
There's 8 on the table. Moro's got 2, so he's got 5.
He's got 5.
So he can get 2 more here at least.
Yeah, getting ahead 7-0 would be huge. 7-2. 2 would be huge. Well, he just shot that ball straight into the rail.
Well, I'll tell you what, it looked like he jumped up a little there.
A little or a lot?
Well, I'll say a little, but he didn't, definitely didn't threaten the pocket with it. I think he's banking this 11 ball. He's looking at it. He wants to shoot so bad. He's itching.
Well, he's got a little more confidence in his banks than he does any kind of long shot.
Oh, I don't blame him. How did he hit this ball? Tell you what, hit it pretty good. Put that cue ball right on the stack.
Boy, if he'd had the right speed there and laid that 11 in front of the pocket and stuck the cue ball like this.
Yeah, the 11 rolled off. I don't think so. There was no roll in that ball whatsoever. Well, I'll tell you what. Sylver's got the lead. He's sending them up.
The balls are all spread out now.
Yeah, we're playing on bar boxes, valleys with 5-inch pockets. Can't you tell? No, these are gold crowns with just about, if they're 4, they're barely 4 inches.
Barely 4. They might be 3 and 15 16.
Man, he hit
Boy,
this ball good. God.
Still a really good shot.
a
Look at
great
that.
shot.
He's got the 5 totally hidden.
Tell you what, I mean, he missed making that ball by about 1/8 of an inch.
Moro's in trouble now. He's trying to come on.
Yes, we are playing with a speed up rule.
Boy, he came with one of his best shots there.
Actually, at this point, I think it comes to about 200 a game, something like that. 'Cause, it's Hill, and the winner of this is guaranteed 7 something,
This is for the match right here.
and
This
the
shot.
loser gets like 5 something. So this is like a
Yeah.
$200 game. Yeah, so much for taking out the 7. He's shooting for his money.
Looks like it got a little funny with the 8
It
and
got
the
real
5.
funny. He doesn't like it.
Well, he can play that combination. You got to overcut the 8.
Yeah, I tell you
What
what,
you
though,
do-
with
you know
these-
on a
with these-
shot-
with these tight pockets,
You got to overcut
This-
the 8 and
this is-
hit behind the 5
this is
here.
such a tough shot. And if
You
he
got-
misses, he's going to give up a lot of balls. They hit that ball good.
That'll work. That'll do
I
it.
think he needs 1.
Yeah.
I
Well,
guarantee you Moro's not giving him anything.
Well, somehow Sylver looks like he struggled through this match.
Well, if he hates combos, he hit that one pretty good.
That'll do it.
Well, boys and girls, buckle your seatbelts. We got Larry Moto Evans and Sylver Ochoa coming up. What do you need, bud?
Can you make an announcement if anybody wants to make any side bets on this final?
Ask Jay. I don't, he's the tournament director. I don't want to, Sylver just came up to me and asked me if we can make an announcement if anybody wants side bets on this final. So he's feeling pretty confident, but I told him to go ahead and ask Jay because he's running the tournament. All right, guys, we're going to have a small break here, and we'll be back.